Now tonight, the Goons, with the aid of a calibrated Turkish bootlathe and a portable volcano net, will reenact a drama of crime. Mr. Greenslade?
Yes, sir?
Tell the eager masses what we have in store for them.
Rubbish.
Thank you. Yes! Yes, it's rubbish. But to make it more interesting, we call it...
The Phantom Head Shaver of Brighton.
Started in Brighton, 1898, the year of the great Edison Bell.
Yes, often I heard it ringing in the night. Midnight o'clock and a half, quarter, 6 and 7/8 or thereabouts. Sleeping peacefully in the Hotel Fred are the delightful young newlyweds, Nugent and Mrs. Dirt.
Suddenly, from their room we hear...
Help! 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 Oh, look at his bumps! Oh!
Prunella, are you awake, dearest heart?
Get away from me with that dirty big bald head!
Bald head?
No, I can't have a bald head!
Please, I beg, please, Yakabataka, please, madam, monsieur, please. All this noise, you're waking all the other honeymoon couples up. Now, what is the trouble?
It's him, my husband. Look at him.
He appears to be a perfectly normal freak.
If I get off this billiard table, I'll strike you down.
You shut up, Baldy.
What's all this baldy stuff? I'm not bald.
The madam is right. You are bald.
Poor Nugent Dirt. Indeed, he was hairless. The phantom head shaver had struck. The day after, I, Wallace Greenslade, opened a little tobacco kiosk. It was that week that Nugent Dirt was taken to court by his wife.
Silence in the court, silence. The court will now stand for Judge Schnorrer. And if you'll stand for him, you'll stand for anything.
All right, now get seated and let the malarkey start.
My lord, the first case, Mrs. Dirt versus Mr. Dirt. Mrs. Prunella Dirt,
Yes, mate.
raise your right hand and your left leg. Now, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Well, you ain't gonna get far. My lord, the witness for the persecution is ready.
All right, let the prosecuting counsel start off his spiel.
My lord, my client, Mrs. Prunella Dirt, claims that her husband, Nugent Dirt, did deceive her in that, during their courting days right up to their marriage night, he did in fact conceal his baldness from her without her knowledge. She discovered this sad state when, at 1 o'clock in the morning of the honeymoon night, she was come...
Go on.
My lord, please.
What?
Please. At 1 o'clock in the morning, Madame Dirt arose to clean the windows.
I object.
Who are you?
I'm the window cleaner.
I don't wish to know that.
Ah.
The fact that she was cleaning the windows is unimportant.
My bread and butter.
What about your bread and butter?
I clean the windows with it.
I didn't...
Silence in court.
My lord, as counsel for the defense, I think we are straying from the facts. My client is accused of hiding a bald head. He denies this emphatically. He claims he was shaved in the night with a razor by person or persons unknown.
Good heavens, I don't know what
Silence in court!
Silence in court.
Silence!
Yes,
Silence!
silence.
Thank you. Now listen, I want some silence here.
Silence in court.
Silence! Silence there!
Silence
Silence
in
in
court.
court! Silence! I want silence in court!
Yes, I remember the case, because during the recess I did a brisk trade in my little tobacco kiosk. One of my best clients was the defending counsel, QC Neddie Seagoon.
Yes, I smoked heavily during the trial. It was one evening as I puffed at my alabaster meerschaum pipe that events took a turn in the favour of Nugent Dirt. Oh, parcel?
Yes.
For me?
Yes.
Any message?
No.
You're positive?
Yes.
Well, thank you.
Right.
Now, I wonder what it can be. Good heavens, is it? Yes, it's hair. Human hair. And a note. Nugent Dirt is innocent. This hair is his. It was I who balded him while he slept. Signed, the Phantom Head Shaver.
The case of Dirt versus Dirt. Third week.
Now then, Nugent Dirt, the jury of 3 just men and 29 criminals finds you guilty of hiding your bald nut from your wife until after you'd married her.
It's a lie.
Silence!
Silence!
Thank you. Therefore, I sentence you to pay a fine of 3 shillings or do 60 years in the nick.
I'll do the 60 years. I'm not throwing 3 bob down the drain.
Dirt, for refusing to throw 3 bob down the drain, I sentence you to 60 years in the nick. Any last request?
Yes, I want to hear. I can't believe it. You're in love with me. Thank you.
What a divine melody. Greenslade, take up the story, lad.
Certainement. The story so far. An old-fashioned gramophone record was played, after which a short, fat man remarked, "What a divine melody." Now, read on.
Thank you, Mr. Greenslade. Go and rehearse the 9 o'clock news and learn that wall by heart.
Ho, 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 lads! Ho, ho, ho! And listen while we tell you a tale. Music, lads! Ho, ho, ho! See you then much.
When I die, take all the treasures of my kingdom, place them at my feet, then bury me in some high, forgotten mountain.
Those words were spoken by the Tartar Emperor Genghis Khan as he lay on his deathbed.
Fine.
Yes. To this day, the tomb of Genghis Khan with its untold treasures remains undiscovered. He lies buried in some Mongol hillside where no human eye has ever set foot.
It was 1927, which lasted exactly 1 year. Late one night, within the Oriental Exhibits Room, young Neddie Seagoon, young... Pardon me, listeners.
I'll see you in the yard at Playtime Wall. I'll clout that big fat nut of yours.
Fine.
Neddie Seagoon, a young archaeologist, was at work inside the Victoria and Albert Museum.
Yes, I always worked late at the Victoria and Albert. You see, for years I'd been searching for the lost tomb of Genghis Khan. I was unwrapping some ancient Mongolian inscribed tablets that I had reason to believe would give me the exact location of the tomb of Genghis Khan, when suddenly, at about midnight, who's there? Anybody else? How do you spell it? I've never heard of either of you.
Good evening.
Bonsoir.
Make up your minds.
Pardon the intrusion, little nit. I'm afraid we got lost in the fog.
Yes, is this place St. Leonard's?
No, it belongs to the LCC.
What is this place?
Victoria and Albert.
Oh, really? And which one are you?
I'm neither.
Well, I'm pleased to meet you. This is my partner, Count Fred Moriarty, the world's last ladder champion of 1927.
What do you both want at this time of night?
Shut your big pudding muncher. Silence! This pistol is almost ready to explode.
You crazy continental louse ladder champion of 1927. What do you want?
Draw the curtain, Moriarty. Now then, is there anyone else in the building apart from you?
Yes, 2 others.
What are they doing?
Holding me up with a pistol.
A likely story. Silence.
What do you want?
Neddie, we want to examine a parcel of rare Mongolian clay tablets that arrived by air today.
You're wasting your time. I won't tell you where that parcel is.
Oh? I'll give you something to make you talk.
Take that! A pound note! I'm English. Money won't make me talk. I'll just point.
There, Mercy. Right, turn around.
I'm not strong enough.
Very well, we'll walk around you.
Dear listener, even though I had my back turned to them, I could still see them in a 16-foot mirror which I rushed out and bought. I observed them open the rare parcel, take out the clay tablet, then placing it in separate pockets, make to leave.
Close your eyes, Neddie.
Right.
Dear listeners, the thud you heard was me striking Seagoon on the head with the heavy side of a mummified Egyptian piano.
Struck down. Struck down in my prime. Struck down.
Dear listeners, the groans you hear are those of Ned Seagoon falling unconscious to the ground and hamming it for all his worth, I might say.
Lies, all lies, dear listener. I'm not hamming. It's just that I like to give Seagoon fans good value for money. Apart from that, it's good publicity. They've gone. I must phone the police. P-O-L-I-S. Oh, my head.
Hello?
Hello, police. I want to report a lump.
Fine.
What do you mean, fine? Constable, there's been a robbery.
A robbery? Anything stolen?
You see that parcel on the table?
Yeah, I see it.
Well, they rifled that.
We're on our way round.
I'm sorry we're late, but I was asleep in bed for you. I always sleep in bed, so I'm in condition tonight. Son Eccles, sharpen your notebook. Now, sir, tell me all.
2 men committed a robbery.
2 men, eh? Male or female?
I don't know. They were dressed.
What a cunning disguise. Continue.
I shall.
Thank you. Any money stolen?
Yes, a pound note.
Why did you steal it?
I didn't. They took it off me.
Ugh. This pound note. Just a moment. May I lay on the couch? Thank you. Now, describe that pound note.
Well, it was valued at a pound.
Tell me more, wonderful money. Tell me more. This pound note, what color was it?
Green.
It's mine! Mine was green.
Inspector, it's not the pound that was important.
Nonsense. Any American will give you 6 shillings for one. The Bank of England will give you 7.
I am concerned with a very rare missing Mongolian tablet. You see, that's what they stole.
Describe these felons.
You'll easily find them. They're carrying a Mongolian clay tablet in their pockets.
Splendid. With that description, they won't get far.
Neither will we.
Shut up, Eccles. Don't you worry, Seagoon. We shall get them. Remember, we police are always on our toes, and everyone else is for that matter. But wait! Who is this approaching in a 5-piece cardboard bikini and wearing male falsies?
Mr. Greenspan, deflate that pneumatic statue of Marilyn Monroe and read the inscription on the head of this pin.
The Goon Show.
Well said, Wall. Hooray for the Goon Show. Hooray!
Oh, stop that noise, you little greasy Welsh bubble.
What? Just for that, read this piece of paper.
You are fired?
Yes, fired, and here's the weeks. In lieu of.
Preposterous. Absolutely preposterous. You know very well my weekly in lieu of is always...
Agreed, but first kindly diagnose this week's portion of Spike Milligan's head. What?
Right. Forceps?
Biceps, big nuts.
Just as I thought. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Drums Along the Mersey.
My name is the Honourable Neddie Seagoon, undefended world champion 1936, and scion of the noble house of Rowton. Any questions? No? Right. Drums Along the Mersey, part 2. As I lay on the floor of the bridal suite, I was aroused from my slumbers by a loud gesture. Major Bloodlock, the windows are closed.
I know, it's hell in here, lad. I can't sleep, just reading my bedding. Look at this in the personal column.
Let me see. If Neddie Seagoon, last heard of in a drunken stupor off the coast of Ireland, will contact Messrs. McHarry, McLegg, Scotland, he will inherit £1 million. £1 million! I'm off!
No, wait. Hey. £1 million? Oh. Oh! Did you hear all that, Moriarty?
Oh, the power of money, oh, the money. Oh, £1 million, oh.
One of our inmates is heir to £1 million.
Oh, £1 million, oh, money. Oh.
Right. Now get up, you steaming international opportunist. Oil yourself and pack the jam tins. We're leaving at once for the Scotlands.
Well, I'm very happy to see you in Scotland.
Yes.
Yes. So you are Neddie Seagoon.
Yes, I am, yes. Now, what about the £1 million? I don't want it all at once. 12 shillings will see me all right for the week. I'm used to money, you know.
Well, you'll have to wait till we read the will.
Yes, the will. Well, read it. You don't doubt that I'm Neddie Seagoon, do you? I don't care what the milkman says. I tell you I am Neddie.
The Mr. Seagoon said for ye.
Oh.
He's fainted downwards. Send in the gentleman.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning, Simon.
We are Neddie Seagoon.
Both of you?
Yes, both of us. You see, Neddie Seagoon was twins.
He's bigger than I thought.
There's Mr. Seagoon said for you.
Run for it, Moriarty.
Next, please.
Thanks. I am Neddie Seagoon.
Yes, but this gentleman feigning a swoon on the floor said he was Neddie Seagoon.
It's a lie, Neddie. It's a lie. I was only saying I was Neddie Seagoon till you got here.
Yeah.
You don't want your shoes clean, do you? Then I was going to let you say it.
Well, now, this new gentleman fits the horrifying description given in these documents.
Eh? What?
All right. So now, if you will put on these baggy bladder kilts, my partner, Mr. McRed Hairy McLegs, here, will read Baron Seagoon's will.
The will!
Aye, Baron Seagoon, being of partially sound mind, leave Neddie Seagoon £1 million.
I'm rich! I can buy a wig!
Aye. But you're not allowed to spend our million till your 100th birthday.
I can't spend it until I'm 100.
Take it, lad. We'll sell it.
Yes, I'll sell it. Part 3, an auction sale. Gentlemen, the last item in an auction today is the valuable, attractive £1 million. What am I bid for £1 million? What? It's worth twice that. It's not enough. Very well. We'll auction Max Gilray.
Drums Along the Mersey, Part 3, the third. Poor Neddie Seagoon, with £1 million, which he couldn't auction and couldn't spend till his 100th birthday.
Well done, Wong. Then, a stroke of luck. I was called to the British Museum.
We sent for you, Mr. Seagoon. Oh, dear. We got a proposition to put to you, buddy. Oh, I love that rocking roll, buddy. Oh, yes, I remember now. We'd like to hire you £1 million for our display of unique exhibits. Oh, yes.
Well,
Well, it would be placed in a position of honor, buddy, next to this ancient Peruvian calendar stone.
Calendar?
You've heard of them, of course. They're different from ours.
Oh.
For instance, Jim, where were you born?
1921.
That's a nice place to be born. Now, if you were a Peruvian, you'd be 100 years old now.
100 years old? Did you hear that, Paddock? The million is mine if I become a Peruvian.
Quick to Peruvia.
From there on, we took a boat. Then, disaster.
In, out, in. Oh. Cast adrift in an open boat with only the sea to keep us afloat.
You're the cause of all the strife, getting caught with the captain's wife.
It's a lie, Mr. Fry. We were just good friends.
Good friends? It's a wonder both of you didn't catch a death of cold.
I know. I behaved like an absolute bounder and a cad. It's the only way you can enjoy yourself these days.
But look, we're saved. Saved! Look what's bearing down on us.
Yes, 2 men in lifeboats. Hello, Neddie.
I seem to recognize that tone of face.
Neddie, we bring good tidings. May we come in?
Of course, but wipe your feet. I've just done the step.
Neddie, we have just discovered, through the courtesy of Mr. Benteen, that you are a Peruvian.
What? But Mother said I was born in South Wales.
Of course. Didn't you know that Cardiff originally came from Peru on a raft?
This is wonderful, man. But how can I prove that all Welsh people come from Peru?
Really, it's quite simple. You sailed from South America to Cardiff on this cardboard raft.
Aye?
And the £1 million is yours to spend right away, Moriarty.
Oh, yes, indeed, little Welsh blubber. You try this Kon-Tiki type craft at once.
There. Dad! It fits the ocean perfectly.
I know. It was specially tailored for the Atlantic.
Yes.
Now, look at all those holes we've made. You can't get them like these days.
And all we're asking is 3 and 6.
It's a deal. No, wait.
What?
I haven't got any money.
No! What about the £1 million?
But I can't spend it.
You can pawn it.
Where?
Moriarty, inflate the rubber pawn shop.
Voila! Step inside, little Neddie.
Good morning, sir. Nice day for a pawn.
This £1 million, how much will you allow me on it?
English money, eh? We don't usually lend money on antiques.
Antiques? These pounds are right up to date. Why? Only the other day, an American offered me £1 for one of them.
Oh, that's different if the Hearns like them. I can let you have 7 shillings.
Here, Moriarty, 7 shillings. The rest is mine. Cast off! Maybe it's because I'm Peruvian.
But I love it so. Maybe it's because I'm Peruvian. I love it.
There he goes with his specially tempered map and compass. Bon voyage, little Welshman.
On February, Seagoon's attempt to prove the Peruvians were Welsh began.
Yes, we left the coast of Peru and using Moriarty's special map and tempered compass, carried the raft inland.
Pant.
Look here, Seagoon, you carry it a while. I think I'll get up in the crow's nest.
I can't understand it. 100 miles inland and no sign of whales.
Don't worry, I've got my big naval harpoon ready.
Wait a minute. I'm not looking for whales to fish. I'm looking for whales to land. Wait a minute. This compass. What's the time by your watch?
East, northeast.
Just as I thought. This compass is slow. It says 2:20.
Great brown nutted nurglers. Those villains, they switched the compass for the wristwatch.
Dead. And not being men of the sea, we don't know which is which.
Well, now here's a pretty kettle of fish.
So it is. A damn silly place to leave it.
Yes. Well, we can't stand here all day making these wonderful jokes.
All right. Forward! I think we're near a river.
Nonsense. No river could survive with me in it. I've been banned by the LCC Public Baths Anti-Pollution Committee.
I know. Let's get out of the water and see if our draw cellular are wet.
Right.
They are wet, so it is a river.
What? And I'll soon tell you its name. Give me that mug. It's the Amazon.
How do you know?
It says so on the map here.
A river on the map? We can't leave it there. Help me get it back into the water. 1, 2, up!
Good shot, sir. Right between the banks.
How painful! Wait! What fools we are!
What?
How are we going to get the raft across? The river's full of water.
Well, it's quite simple. Build a bridge and carry it across. How else?
Hip, bum, bada, boo. Liberace too.
I don't know who he is, but he's got the right idea.
How dare you sing in the middle of a steaming jungle without dressing for steaming dinner?
Me too la yakabula.
Not in these trousers, you won't.
Come, white man. You follow me. Me keep missionary burning in the window for you.
With the aid of a rough jungle beer, I was carried inland.
I had a rough jungle brandy and followed much later.
How much further, Chief?
Only 2 miles. Or with your legs, 20.
Duck's disease. The curse of the Seagoon.
Never mind, lad. You're still clearing the ground behind. I say, though, it's a good job you haven't got the curse of the blood knocks.
Tell me, Dennis, what is the curse of the blood knocks?
Me. You see, I'm the black sheep of the family.
Don't worry. Me also black sheep of the family.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Stop, look!
What?
A native village. Then this must be Drums Along the Mersey, Part 3.
That's it, yes.
We were led to a rude wooden hut.
Inside was a rude wooden bed.
On it lay a rude wooden man.
And a rude wooden welcome to Peru, Neddie.
Good heavens, it's rude wooden Baron Seagoon. The man who left me £1 million in his rude will.
Then it is true. He's rudely dead.
That was mere rude, idle gossip. I just overslept one morning. Now, Neddie, hand over the £1 million. It's not yours till I die.
I haven't got it.
Quit stalling. I planned this plan to get my £1 million out of England.
So this is all a trick? Well, it's misfired. I was forced to pawn the money with Grytpype-Thynne.
Him? But this was his idea. Double-crosser. Where is he?
In a pawn shop in the Atlantic.
Then we've got him cornered. Show me the way, and I'll give you $500,000.
Which half?
The other half.
Which half are you having?
The other half.
I say you're cutting it fine, aren't you?
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Oh, yes.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up, Landon.
We accept. But we warn you, Baron, if you try anything funny, you won't get a laugh from us.
Right. Give me the pawn ticket. Follow me.
Into the Atlantic we plunged. I swam strongly. My duck's disease was now being a boon.
We swam steadily for a week, then another week in that order.
I think this is the spot.
Are you sure?
Positive. I recognize the ocean.
Well, the pawn shop's not here.
Perhaps it moved.
Moved. What a cunning method of concealment. After them!
Weary of swimming, our heroes remounted and headed for the Savoy Hotel, Frith Street.
Oh, lovely mullah. Oh, the power of money. Let's cut it again, buddy. £1 million and all in money. Oh, buddy, oh.
Oh, what luxury, Moriarty. Let's face it, we've never had it so good. Moriarty, say something for me.
Dinosaur.
No!
With hinges.
Oh. Say come in for me, Moriarty.
Come in for me, Moriarty.
Gentlemen, I am the manager. Is everything to your liking?
Everything except your impression of a Frenchman.
Murky, mon ami. Was your breakfast satisfactory this evening?
the fish had a bone in it.
I'll have it dismissed at once. Poisson, you are fired. By the way, sir, there are 3 gentlemen on horseback swimming up the stairs to see you.
Oh. Well, lay out my horsehair bathing costume and rubber toga and ask them to come in, would you?
Hands up, all of you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're on your side.
Not anymore, Neddie. I want my £1,000,000.
It's the Baron. What are you doing out of the jungle? You'll catch your death of cold.
I want that £1,000,000, and I want it fast. I'm going to sing the whole of Act 3 from Tosca, and if you haven't handed over by then, I shall sing Act 4.
You local devil incarnate.
But there isn't any Act 4 in Tosca.
Then you've less time than you think.
Oh, gentlemen. Gentlemen, please. Oh, please, gentlemen. Gentlemen. Gentlemen, please. Please, gentlemen. Amen. No, they put Gentlemen. Gentlemen. Gentlemen, please. There is a charge of £6. There is a charge for £6 for singing and fighting in the royal suite.
That's what I was afraid of.
It's a pleasure here.
Da! Wait, this money is a forgery.
What? Moriarty, that £6 came from the million. That means the whole lot is a forgery.
Come on, hand it over, but keep both hands raised in the air. Now, anybody got a ladder? No? Well,
I'm going to call the police. Police?
Hello, my good man. What's going on here?
Are you a policeman?
Yep. Want to know the time?
Just a minute.
That's right. It's just a minute past. That's right. Well, good boy. Have a good time. How's your old dad? Everything's fine. Oh, my love.
Just a moment, officer. That rhythm baron is in possession of forged money.
I arrest you. I arrest you in the name of the law.
No. It's not mine. It belongs to Neddie. I left it him in my will.
But it's not mine until you're dead.
Well, you'll soon have it. Goodbye.
There now. It's all yours, Neddie. Officer, arrest that forger.
You can't arrest me. I'm a Peruvian.
A Peruvian forger. You'll get life for this, Neddie.
Yes. Well, now, here is an announcement for listeners still wondering why this program was called Drums Along the Mersey. While the program was being broadcast, there were, in fact, several drums beating along the Mersey. Those with their windows open may have heard them.
Egypt, ancient Egypt, land of monolithic pyramids.
Ah, Egypt, palace of the Karnak's fallen temples.
Egypt.
Egypt, where yesteryear's 1,000 ghosts live on into tomorrow's morrow. Ah, Egypt, thou house of locked secrets. Egypt, thou all-mother. Egypt, thou Phoenix.
Ah, Clapham Common, thou place of fallen arches.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who would dabble in the occult, listen while we reveal to you in all its pristine brilliance the story of...
The mummified priest!
It was 1889, a very bad year for me. I died. However, our story concerns a youth, Neddie Seagoon, a young swaggering fellow. Women threw themselves at his feet.
It was the best-looking part of me. I was studying at Cambridge University, tradition, you know. My father had been a light blue, mainly due to poor circulation. However, I followed in his footsteps. And after 3 years' hard study, I finally managed to fail my exams. It was a shock, but my more intelligent classmates comforted me in my sorrow.
Neddie. We can't all be clever, Neddie.
No, you should know, Eccles.
Oh, I know, Eccles.
Yes. How did you get on?
I got a special anniversary diploma.
What for?
17 years in the kindergarten.
I don't believe it. 17?
Oh, yeah, the teacher won't let me leave.
Why not?
Oh, I married her.
Married you?
Yeah, well, after all, I'm only human, Neddie.
I hadn't noticed it.
Well, she has.
Ah, Professor Spon, come in, sir.
Thank you, Secombe. As you're leaving college, I've recommended you for a post with the British Museum.
British Museum, sir, but could I do the job?
Do it. It's right up your street.
Well, it'll save bus fares.
It's Egyptology, and I've recommended Eccles as well.
Oh, good, mine. Oh, what's the money like?
It comes in various sizes, pennies, threepenny bits, you know. They pay according to intelligence.
We can't live on nothing.
Live on nothing?
Yeah.
Rubbish.
And so we lived on rubbish. But I got the job, assistant Egyptologist. It was easy work, but the hours were very long, 70 minutes each. One winter's night I was working late.
Secombe.
What, Mr. Crun?
Good news.
Really? What good news?
It's
At your age?
It's good news. I've just been in the Victoria and Albert.
I didn't know you drank.
No! The museum. They're sending us an ancient Egyptian script to translate.
Supposing we fail?
We won't. I know two men who are experts in reading ancient scripts.
Who?
Bob Hope and Steve Allen. This might be it. Coming.
Oh, where's the door going?
I opened it, sir. Why are you reaching over my shoulder?
I still got hold of the knocker. This bottle is from the Victoria and Albert.
Thank you, my man. Here's a threepenny tip. Mind the fog. Good night.
Good night.
Mr. Crun?
He's just gone out.
Oh, well... Well, if anybody calls, tell them he's out.
Okay. There's something funny going on here, folks. Come in. Oh.
I am a silly old man.
I'm sorry, Mr. Crun ain't in.
When will he be back?
When will he be back, Mr. Seagoon?
He shouldn't be long.
He won't be long.
Good. Can I come in and wait?
You can, yeah, come in.
Thank you.
Sit down.
Thank you. In the twilight, out in the wonderful twilight. You're sure he won't be long?
Oh, sure.
Good. Well, I'll wait a little longer then. They all go out there, walk, lanky.
Who's doing that beautiful bell canto singing in the hall?
I'll find out. What's your name, sir?
Henry Crun.
Oh, there's somebody here to see you.
I can't spare the time. I'm waiting for somebody myself. I can't see anybody.
You can't see anybody? Why not?
I got my eyes shut.
listeners will note the cunning way the goons fill in time on their program.
Ah, Mr. Crun, I see you have the parcel.
Yes, let us open it. Yes. Thank you. Very unusual. Wrapped in string and tied with paper.
Go! Whew. I can't get the string undone.
Let me try with the scissors. There, how's that?
Very nice. But I didn't want a haircut.
That suits you.
Here it is, Secombe, the ancient scripts they sent us.
Let me see it. Good heavens, these writings must be over 4,000 years old.
How do you know?
The ink's dry.
Ta-da!
Now, let's get to work. Hand me that camel's hairbrush.
You want to brush a camel? Or
At 3 a.m, Secombe had completed the first rough translation.
Crun, it's the personal narrative of an Egyptian priest. And it says he was buried sitting down. I wonder why.
Perhaps he was tired.
Yes, well, let's play Max Gildery. Round the back for the old brandy!
Croon, I finally translated the whole script and it's astounding. Yes. It gives the location of a long-dead Egyptian priest's tomb, and it must be full of gold.
Gold? Give me that script.
No, it must go to the Bank of England. They need it.
Give me that script. Or I'll kill you by death.
No, don't kill me. I'm too old to die.
Nonsense, you're just the right age. Give me that script.
Seagoon, help! Don't leave me down this deep cellar.
No one will ever find you down there, Crun. Or you, Minnie.
Not let us out.
Goodbye!
You must let us out. It's our half day off today.
You'll starve to death, Crun. I'm off to Egypt and the gold!
Leaving Mr. Crun buried alive in a deep cellar, Neddie, mad with the gold lust, the ancient script in his pocket, left England for Egypt to seek the long-dead Egyptian priest.
Yes. Once in Cairo, I made contact with a British-type resident.
It's flies. Oh, they're everywhere. Oh.
As he spoke, he put down his box of flies and match tray.
Yes, Bloodnock's the name. Major Bloodnock, ex-Indian Army retired diplomat and former plumber's mate.
Pleased to meet you, Major. My name is...
Don't tell me. Dismantle me, Dragglers. You must be Ned Seagoon.
Why must I be?
Who else could walk under a piano stool?
Yes. Major, I've just arrived from England.
I know you have.
How?
You just told me.
So, you've been listening?
Only by ear.
I accept your apology.
Good luck. So, just out from Blighty, eh?
Yes. Unfortunately, I was forced to travel by sea.
Why?
Too expensive by boat.
Capital.
Yes.
Yes, well, let's have a drink. Singe's thing?
What are you desiring, European type, sir?
Singe's. Dismount. 4 double brandies, please.
It's good right away, sir.
Excellent. Now, Seagoon, what are you going to have?
I'll have a Southampton.
A Southampton? What is a Southampton?
A large port.
I don't... Now, Seagoon, to business.
Yes, Major. I've come here for a very good reason.
That's a very good reason.
I'm glad you agree. Can I speak to you privately?
Yes, no one can hear you here.
Right. I'm looking for a tomb.
In your condition, a wise move.
This tomb, Bloodnock, bears the treasures of a priest belonging to the 3rd or 4th dynasties.
4th dynasties? My old regiment. Roper's Light Horse. I remember that well.
I have a document which indicates the location of the tomb.
Where is it?
The Valley of Eagles.
The Valley of
Yes.
Light me crud and throttle me dongler. The Valley of Eagles? Oh, good gracious. Well. The Valley of Eagles. Oh, dear. Oh, that place.
You've heard of the place?
Vaguely, yes. Why?
I want you to lead an expedition there.
What? Only a raving idiot to do that.
And you'll come?
Of course. Now, what about wages?
No wages, but everything found in the tomb will split 50-50.
50 me eye. I want half or nothing.
Curse a business mind. Very well, half or nothing.
I accept.
Cunning devil. Well, all right.
Splendid. We'll seal it with a drink. Since his thing.
Oh, time's coming, sir.
10,000 double whiskey.
Do it at once, sir.
The great expedition was made ready to search for the tomb of the long-dead Egyptian priest.
Yes, 6'4" long, to be correct.
Get up, you naughty animal.
Why, it's Mad Dan Eccles. Having trouble?
This mule won't get up.
Have you tried a nice juicy carrot?
I've eaten 3, but he still won't move.
Well, let him sit there.
Oh, might the blood not want to ride him.
He could ride another one.
He's underneath this one.
Get this stupid animal off me. I'm wearing clean underpants and a clean sock.
Stay where you are, Major. I'll have you out before you can say Jack Robinson.
Jack Robinson. You liar.
Where's my mule minder first class?
Mule minder, ready for active service, sir. Hey. Thinks, is he losing his popularity? See, I have my mule train leather lash whip. Flicks out lash. Oh, my ear! I'm always doing that.
Silence or to get a conk up the punch. A punch up the conk. Now, drag that mule to its feet.
Captain, I will do that. Moves forward to naughty mule. Hello, mule. Nice mule. Nice friend of man, mule. Arise, I say. Mule. Here, take this knob of sugar from my hind, naughty mule. Holds out sugar on end of 20-foot pole. You rotten swine friend of man, you. You kick me in my areas behind the lines. Oh, the indignity. I shall leave the camp. Farewell, cruel world. Farewell. Exits left towards burning desert, but really hides behind nothing.
Just for that dreadful performance, here is Ray Annington.
No, the ginger wine. Yes.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before we set off, gentlemen, let's check that vital list of stores. Dr. Greenslade, you have a list?
Only a very slight one, sir.
It's the old brandy on the back there. Splendid. Now, stand by to check. First,
yes, sir.
1 crate containing 3 leather fire engines.
Uh-huh.
Right. 1 parcel containing a tall, thin, hairless Abyssinian laundry manager with low boots.
Yes.
A large chest containing Jane Mansfield in 1 large chest.
Yes.
60 gross of anti-snore nightshirts with cold kipper sewn inside.
Correct.
Uh-huh. Crate number 4. No contents listed.
I'll open it, sir.
Oh, about time, too.
Eccles! What are you doing in there?
I wasn't doing anything in there. I was just avoiding certain people.
You'll get a knighthood for this.
Oh, no.
Seagoon, we're ready to move on.
Right.
On and on into the relentless valley marched the tomb seekers, above the burnished brass sun, and at their head the old stager who knew his way through that valley, blindfolded.
Let's stop and take this blasted blindfold off for a minute.
Right. Put your shoes back on. How much further?
Roughly 60 miles.
I know it's roughly 60, but what is it exactly?
Exactly 70 miles.
Well, we'll go roughly. It's 10 miles shorter.
So it is, yes.
10 miles nearer the tomb of the treasure. The treasure that Mr. Crun tried to deprive me of. But I love it. The treasure. I love it. Why are you all staring at me like that, eh? Why are you staring at me like that?
Well, because you're so beautiful.
For a moment, I thought you were going to lie to me.
Green slate.
Yes.
He thinks he's beautiful.
Yes, I know. You see, it's the first sign of madness.
Oh, beautiful?
Yes,
Eccles?
Yes, the desert madness had got us. But the lust for gold drove us on towards the hidden tomb.
Oh, look up there. There's vultures circling. There's vultures circling around.
What are they doing up there?
Flying.
Bloodnut. You think they're waiting to eat us?
I'm not sure, but keep your eyes on the ones carrying knives and forks.
Wait, look! We're saved, look! A house!
It is a house!
A house, yes!
It's not, it's a mirage.
Nonsense, it's a house surrounded by trees. Let's go in.
Yeah.
I still say it's a mirage.
Nonsense. Bluebottle, Eccles. Search the house for food. All right, then. So, Bloodnut, you think this house is a mirage, eh? You'll soon see. It's vanished. Gone. You were right. A mirage.
I told you it was.
Oh!
Eccles, what happened?
I was upstairs.
Seagoon, boss, I found it. I found the entrance to the tomb. Follow me.
Yes! Look, he's right. This is it. It's a long, dark tunnel leading underground.
Lead on, then, lead
Right.
on.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it's dark down here.
So we walked down, into a labyrinth of ancient tunnels. But still no sign of the actual burial chamber.
Stop! Look, lads. A deep well.
I wonder if there's any water in it.
You can tell by the echo.
I'll try, then. Hello! Hello! Good heavens.
What?
There's a man down there. Are you all right? Are you all right? I'm all right. I'm all right. Thank heavens he's all right. Forward!
It's no good, Bloodknock. It's no good, Bloodknock. We've been walking around these tunnels for 10 months.
I
We're
know.
lost, and
Yes,
the
yes.
walls are solid. There's nothing behind them. Listen. Wait. This wall sounds weak and thin.
Somebody's on the tap. It must be a government job.
Gentlemen, I'm certain that behind this wall is the tomb. Hand me the dynamite. Now stand back.
You didn't wait for me, did you?
large underground chamber.
Oh.
And there's a body on the floor.
It must be the long-dead Egyptian priest.
It's me, Mr. Cran. You naughty man throwing me down this cellar.
Oh, no!
I
No!